hi, this is Draw My Life. I am not that old, but yeah. This is when I was a little baby. That I did had some. I'm gonna just erase that. This is when I keep messing up my jaw. So this is when I was a little baby. Just don't worry about that. I was a little bald. I was an aggressive baby. I hated restaurants. I hated my people right now. This is my little hair. And this is my mom.
Haha, Susie's so ugly.
Let's meet my dad. This is my dad.
Susie's so ugly.
I know it's not that good, but he was like, "Oh, what a cute baby."
Susie's so ugly.
This is an ugly hideous. Let me start over. If you hear her in the background, she's being annoying.
Susie's so ugly.
Okay. So let's make me. What the fudge? Why is this so hard to make a hood? That's it. And this is when I was asleep, baby. When I was just born. I wasn't that bald. I was just a little baby. A little baby. I look like a boy. Why do I look so hideous? I'm just gonna make me. This is me. I was a little baby. I had a mouth, but I'm not gonna draw it because it makes my drawing. This is me. I was a little baby. This is my mom. And she was a happy mom that she gave birth to me. Oh, I did not mean to leave. And the app that I use to do this is called Idol. So yeah. So let's make me. Me, my mom.
I was doing it there walking. How hard set it up so good.
Why do these mouths keep turning out hideous?
I will kick her for her quite well.
I was in my little blankie. My mom was sleeping on the hospital bed while my dad was right here. he was praying for my mom because he was scared. But he didn't know that it was just a thing people get. He didn't need to be scared. But he was a tough guy. He didn't care really about death. I had another little sister coming soon. But this was my dad. He had legs. He was about that time. Everyone looks big, but it's fine. But after 1 year had passed, I was 4. Let's make myself. And what I was doing is just sad right there because I didn't know where my mom was doing, and I was sitting I was at my granny's house watching TV on the couch with my cousins. Yeah, I don't need to make my cousin. I'll just watch it. It's a big TV, but like I care right now. I had very long hair in the whole house, my whole family. Like my whole family has short hairs. I had the biggest hair. This is not my hair, but I'm trying my best to make it cute. So this is me. My cousins were brown, but like really, who cares? It's just I need to make my life. So let's just draw myself in. This is me. I was a little tough baby. Me and his daughter, I starting to get bad like my cousin. I started turning into a cousin, and our society, I had a little sister here coming soon, and I didn't know because I was watching TV with my cousins, I guess. They were older than me. One was don't remember, but one was older than me, and one was the oldest of the family. But the boy, was the biggest in the family. He was 10 maybe. This is me. First let's erase me. I don't like it. So this is a lot of erasing because I'm not good at that much drawing. So let's use a very, very soft pan. This one. Uh-oh. Let's just make my head real quick.
Parts will come in next.
Let's erase my whole head. How about that? Let's erase this too. So let's make my head. This was me. I was a little girl. I wasn't really that old. But once I started knowing how to be a kid, my mom and dad spoiled me when I was a little girl. I was spoiled by my parents didn't care what I get. They would get everything that I wanted for some things what I wanted for Christmas, and some things I didn't. But I was grateful for some things. Some things my dad and mom think I'm ungrateful of. I was turning into a liar, but can't tell you who I got it from, because then it's going to be a fight between all three of us, all four, actually the whole family. It's going to have a fight, yeah. But this was me. I was a little girl, and I didn't really know what was happening. But I'm going to skip the part of my little baby sister, my sister being born, because, yeah. This is me when I was 4, and me 5, and my sister was 4. We didn't have bunk beds where we were sleeping in our separate beds, but we had our TV. And we normally play on our phones. I loved... Guys, this is hard. I loved my phone so much. I smiled so big. And then I started school. Well, let me make my sister. First, let me make my clothes. I loved pink. I loved purple. So I didn't love the crew that time. My sister only did, but then I started loving the crew. The crew was my favorite after a couple of years. But we're not going to get onto that right now. We're going to just move on to my cute self. So this was me wearing a nightgown maybe. I was maybe wearing a nightgown. Usually when we go somewhere, we don't get out of our clothes once we go to bed. We sleep in jeans and stuff, but we change out our pants if we're in jeans, because we don't want to sleep in jeans. I had these pair of yellow pants that I hated so bad. I didn't even want to wear it because they were so tight. They look cute on me. I just hated clothes like that. My mom thought it was cute, but I didn't like it. I hated it. But when I was just sitting down, minding my business, and then my little sister came. She was 4, and she was the tiniest of the family, for one. The tiniest. There's 3 cousins that were older than me and my sister, but I was older than my sister. My dad is older than my mom's. He's 41, I think, and my mom's 32. My sister always loved games. I didn't really like playing Roblox until we found Roblox, but we never knew what Roblox was exactly. So we were like, what is this? So we asked our mom to get us an account, and she did. She gave us an account. And the first account I started off was a Sky Dawn one. I loved it so much. My sister started off with a Cat Dawn one, but we're not telling you the passwords. But we were a very, very nice family, but we were nice to each other. My mom grew up with a brat sister, and I feel like we're gonna both be like that when we grow up. My mom's hoping, so she's trying to get us to stay out of rude, so we can be nice sisters like the crew and the families of everyone in YouTube. we didn't like each other. We hated each other. Like, mostly we didn't want to be sisters no more. We kept, like, dreading each other. We hate them. We're going to kill them and everything. We hated each other. We hated so much that we didn't want to be sisters ever. But then my mom said, hey, and she was being a real mom than my cousin's mom. She wasn't that nice. She was actually a, not really a mother, but she was a mother. She had 3 kids, and she had a husband named Carlos, but then she broke up with him. And then she got a new boyfriend named Mr. D. And we loved that. We loved going to her house. My mom wouldn't care if we go. But then our family started getting in fights about it, so we didn't really like go back to her house no more. We hated that family now. We hated Saturn. We hated Heather. But we just stayed away from Saturn. But there's this one was elite. This one was our favorite aunt. It was Saturn, of course. We loved her, but then our parents started getting fights. My mom didn't even love her, but we spent one day time of Easter with them. I got the golden egg, and I was so proud. But I got money, so I was so happy that I got money. My sister, I don't think she got money yet. She didn't get the golden egg, so she didn't get money. But no, I got that golden egg. There's only one golden egg. I was so happy, but I don't know why I was talking about that. I should be talking about what happened in this. So let me make my room. It was white. The floor was brown, so let's get some brown. It was carpet, duh. So we had carpet in our house. It was a comfortable carpet. We loved the carpet. We didn't really hate the carpet. We actually loved sitting on carpet, but then there was growing bugs. And then our Granny's house, it was a beautiful house, and it was actually very cute. I loved hanging out there. I loved that family, but I'm talking about stuff that I'm not even doing right now. But I'm just telling you about how my life started. And I was born, but I forgot what time I was born. I still have my parents because I'm not that old yet. I'm only like 9. Once I'm 10, I'm gonna be a big YouTuber soon. But I never been a YouTuber because everyone hates my videos. No one ever goes on it and watches it. So it makes me sad. But should I make my beds? Yes, I should. So let's delete me and my sister because I don't want to look at her right now. So let's delete myself. So let's make my floor get deleted. But let's make my bed. My sister was 2. And she was a little cute baby, but when she grew up, she was not nice to me. She was a hateful kid to me. She hated my life, but we just have to deal with it. Okay, so let's. This was my bed. We didn't have a big bed because we don't sleep together no more. We used to sleep. We never slept together on this time, but let's make it look cool. This was my bed, and I'll make my head, but let's make my blanket. I was in a Mickey. I love Mickey Mouse, so I had a Mickey Mouse blanket. I know y'all will be like, "Oh my God, that's hilarious! Why do you have a Mickey Mouse blanket?" Well, I love the Mickey Mouse. I don't know why, but I love Mickey Mouse. It was actually my favorite thing, but I never knew YouTube.
We're coming. Coming. Yes.
What do you want? Okay, what I'm not gonna do is get two Little Caesars pizza for y'all to eat two slices apiece, and that's two whole pizzas wasted.
Why don't you get one that has fillings? A pepperoni and tomato.
If that's what y'all want, that's fine. But it's not gonna be squares.
Okay. Wait, so where am I going? Now I get it.
Waked up so early.
No, actually, she's going to pick up 3D. 3D's in her car right now, I think.
Oh.
So, that's how we heard that.
Okay.
I died. I died. Oh, shit.
That was why it was not. What?
My phone shuts off. That means my bed. No!
I love Mickey Mouse, my favorite video. But we had a red house, and it was haunted. Y'all won't want to know a haunted house we lived in. A very haunted. It had a demon in it. Like, it was a devil. It was so creepy. Like, seriously, we literally had to sleep in my mom's room once my dad was gone or in the hospital. It made us scared shitless. We hated it. We didn't want to live in the house, but we didn't know it was haunted once we lived in it. And I was a hateful baby, like I told you. But it was creepy there. Y'all wouldn't want to live there. Let's make my wall red, because red houses are where devils live. But y'all didn't know that a devil actually lived there. I told you yesterday, but then it got too loud. I forgot to turn down my noise so y'all couldn't hear it. It was so creepy. But we're not talking about that right now. But right now we're talking about me living in that house. It was a floor home. It was a board floor house. It was boarded. So let's.
Sitting on a nice table. Like, kind of like so comfy.
It was creepy. Y'all wouldn't want to know experience of that. It is a little creepy. But if y'all are living in a haunted house, I'm so sorry. It's not my fault. It's the demon's fault. It's not God's fault. God did not make those houses. The people that is life did that.
You were like, why is your hair so poofy? Like, my hair is so poofy.
She used to have. My sister used to have puffy hair.
I have puffy hair. So I got.
And she's in my video. Stop.
I did not mean to do the whole
So this is not artist work. I'm bad at artist work, so you're gonna just have to deal with my art. But I'm not Lunar. I listened to Luna's video. You have to keep working and practicing for you to be happy and good at it. Art.
I hope you don't laugh at it because it's
But
giant.
we're having a cousin coming over, and I'm happy.
Oops. Wait.
So let's make my whole floor. What you have to do is work hard. But let's get back on to what the story was.
I did not mean to.
We lived in a red house, but we had this room that was creepy, and it looked like a garage, but it wasn't. Maybe it was the garage before, but it was I think it was haunted. I think it was definitely a violent animal. Maybe it was an animal, because if it was an animal, we could have saw it. But it wasn't an animal. It was the devil. So
There was my nice little puppy hair.
we hated that house. We had tiny stairs going up it.
So,
If y'all wondering what tiny stairs of a house is, it's
I'm gonna send you.
actually a cool floor house. It's a tiny stairs. It's not like an upstairs. We don't have an upstairs, but it's a tiny upstairs looking thing. It wasn't an attic. It was just downstairs that you go up to the mom's room. But we had a tiny living room next to our dang. We had a party. It was, I think, but then we had it. Then our cousin stayed there, and her name was Serenity, the one that's coming over today. She stayed there with us. Not our year, but she stood there. But her mom was fine with it, but she didn't really like my mom, so she was rude. So let's make my bed. This was my bed board. Oh no, it was laying down. Okay, so this is, hold on, let me make it. Let's just mess up this part. I'm sorry, but y'all are gonna see erasing, because I'm not good at drawing. We lived in his home, but it was very lovely, and it was over 5 feet away from Heather. If y'all wonder who Heather is, it's a woman that we hate too. She is not a nice woman. She is actually a devil. She's not a real devil, but she is a person that we don't like either. We hate that girl. We hate hate two people in plays. We don't know if my mom hates Carlos. Maybe they're friends or something. My sister's laughing. It's not funny, cat. This is a real story.
Oh, it's not.
Yes, she was. Anyways, we were family that time. We loved each other, except we did not. We were friendly friendly
So,
together.
I'm
Just,
I'm like that. So
you
I was laughing.
might be like, what do you mean?
I'm laughing.
My sister is the tiniest in the family. She's only 7. I'm actually almost 9. Seriously. But let's make my pillow. This is my fixed area. This is my bedroom. Oh yeah, I'm making my bedroom. Okay, let's go back to that ugly color.
Do babies have teeth?
No. Oh yeah, sometimes.
I'm gonna put down that one. See if it's not here, you guys.
So
See if it's not here.
So let's erase this, because I had this floor in our bedroom. We did not sleep together. We slept separate. I think my sister was by the wall. There was a pole going up, so it could have been a second floor house.
Who's he? I for that one.
But whoever lives in that red house, I am sorry to tell you, you should move out. It is haunted. Yes, it is haunted. Cat, that's not what I look like.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I hate you, but don't matter. I don't look like. And my sister, to this day, they call my teeth ugly. My dad tells that my teeth are ugly when I smile like this. But when my sister says I'm ugly, my mom says her smile is not ugly. I agree with her because those two rude buttholes.
Who's the one that's more bigger? And who's the one that smiles like a little kid?
Shut up! Gosh. She is right now being a rude head to me.
Okay, so today I'm going to play this game.
But
So let's start
yeah,
this.
to this day, I am still in this home that we don't know is haunted or not. I did a detector, but it was because when I did it to the TV, it was just because the TV. It wasn't like I thought there was a ghost behind the TV, but then my mom said it could be just the TV, and then I did try it, and it was actually true. So I was sleeping near the door, so my sister would get in more danger first, but she's a slowpoke, but I think I'm halfway the fastest. My dad is very fast. Because it's Witcher. To this day, he still has a Witcher and it's not happy. And also, he got burnt, and it was the saddest thing. My mom almost passed out on him, like passed out, like not like passed out. Like she wasn't
Okay, so that was the
that like scared. She was like scared that she would pass out in the fire. There's also oil everywhere, so we could not step past that area. To that day, we cooked still in the oven. The oven started the fire, but it wasn't that harsh. It was actually a lot harsh than we thought. We got scared, but to this day, we all feel bad for her dad. Even my grandma thinks it's sad that he got burned. And
What is that?
it's our house, our red house. To this day, that red house is still haunted. But people moved into it, and we had a nice neighbor next to us that let us even play in his little kid's house. We became friends, but we had to move away because our house was getting way too violent, and we did not like it. So our whole family moved out. We were happy that we moved out. We didn't want to live in that house. Y'all be scared the hell out of. But it wasn't that creepy, but it was creepy. I need that brown color again. Wait.
Skip down, low.
Oh, this is the feather color. This was our floor color in that house. I did it on an axe. I did not know. So it wasn't foggy in there. I accidentally did something. But to that day, we were scared shitless of that. The ghosts always follow our dad.
Ride till I can no more. Why sound like this? I can help you. Wait, who are you? Who am I? Who am I? It doesn't matter. Now you need headphones.
So
Smartphone.
we're still scared of that day.
Just try. Okay.
We're
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. Ride till I can.
and everyone's
It's really cool. I think my mission is complete. Download the make.
we're still scared shitless of that house.
What is going on?
But we're happy that we moved out. The devil could have followed my dad again, but we don't feel like it. My mom and dad keep saying our house is not haunted, but I believe him now. There's a doll in the bathroom that scares us, but it's fine to us. We like it. But once I look, it looked like I. You know that game that's named I? It's a horror game, and people get scared of it, and people don't like it. But who cares really? But
I'm gonna play my game.
my daddy is I didn't tell my dad that because he wouldn't believe me. Like always. But Tuesday, I'm so scared of that doll, so I covered it.
This thing where you can get rare stuffed animals. I think so happens, but that's
You don't. But I slept in this bed. But let's get my Mickey Mouse blanket there. This is my bed. I loved it. It was comfortable. I love watching my phone. So, to this day, I love my house. But we moved out that house, but I'm just drawing out of this house that we lived in. This was my pillow. It was comfortable. I had another pillow, but I'm not going to make my sister's bed because why not? Okay, so let's make my head.
So that's why I got $0 after the play. Okay, this thing will set up, please.
So this is
Okay.
me in my bed. I'm going to just be doing this.
Okay.
Me sleeping in my bed comfortably. To this day, we're all happy that we moved out. But
Okay. So this is gonna be
right now, we're actually more hateful to each other now. Me and my sister are very hateful to each other. We hate each other. But the reason we don't know why we hate each other, but it's life. People fight. And if you watch the Serenity, just to let you know, it could be true, but when your sister comes over, she tells toys, real life stories,
Let's go.
and
I could be
we don't want to. I'm not telling you what she says when she's over here. But if I do, then I'm scared that I'm gonna start a fight, and then I'm gonna keep getting yelled at every single day if I make a video of you, like talking about y'all. So Serenity, if you watch this, I'm so sorry. It's actually my fault. If I start a fight in between the whole family, that is my fault, and this is me sleeping. But that will be the draw of my life. I'll make a part 2 soon. But bye.